Hey guys, how's it going? This is Lyomi here. Welcome to another episode of the Euro 2016 Match Predictor series. You know what? This Euros has been really dramatic for so on. So what happened? There were 24 teams, out of which only 16 teams was selected for the knockouts round. Then there were 8 for the quarterfinals. Then there were 4 in the semi-finals. In the first semi-finals, the match against Portugal and Wales was done by FIFA Pro. His link will be down in the description below. You can see that his prediction actually went right. Now it was my turn to do the second semi-finals, that is against France and Germany. This is my prediction and I'm going to be Germany in this match. Let's see what happens. If my prediction goes on, that would be one of the greatest things I have ever noticed in my life. Now let's see what happens. These two teams have classic midfielders. Germany have Toni Kroos as well as Mesut Ozil, whereas France have Dimitri Payet as well as Paul Pogba. This should be named the Clash of the Titans. I mean, they have the best midfield force. They have a solid midfielder and everything who can move the ball around across the field, do some key passes, make some great chances. And yeah, let's see what happens this game. Pretty far my predictions hasn't been too good from the beginning of the series. Also, I will leave a link to my Euro 2016 playlist down in the description so that you will be able to watch each and every episode on this series. Basically, it's just me playing against one of my friends, FIFA Pro, who also has a YouTube channel. His channel link will be down in the description below. Play against each other at a normal match kickoff, and basically whatever the score is, that will be my prediction of the Euro 2016 that is going to happen in the real life. Yeah, and so now let's concentrate on a video. The ball with Thomas Muller here. Muller, who whips the ball in onto Mario Gomez, who hits the post. How close it could be. The Germans would have gone ahead, but no, it was denied by the goal post. I think so we are doing enough. Germany are really focusing hard on the goal as to win the semis, but the goalkeeper of France is on steroids or something. He's making ridiculous saves, and after the first half ends, the score remains 0-all. We have to step our game up in order to win these semi-finals as well as the Euro 2016 predictions. Now let's see what happens in the second half. Now Germans with the heading. Now the ball is with how it is here, who passes on to Thomas Muller. The ball is with Hector here, who greatly passes on to Julian Draxler completely across the field, who passes on to Toni Kroos, on to Mesut Ozil, passes on to Julian Draxler again, whips the ball in onto the head of the Mario Gomez, and what a header that was. I mean, it was a complete goal with some key passes, especially of the Mesut Ozil as well as Julian Draxler contributed for the goal. I mean, Germans deserve to be, because the French people didn't even have a single chance on goal. Now let's see what happens. Now just look at the quality of his header, that to top right corner. It was so fast that keeper couldn't even react properly. Mario Gomez is in the real life also a really great player, and I admire him to be striker like him. Yeah, now let's see what happens. Dimitri Payet on the ball, who passes on to Olivier Giroud, who takes the shot, hits the crossbar, but again falls on to Giroud and hits the goal. Hits the goal. It hits the back of the net again. I mean, French people were really lucky, as when it hit the crossbar, it did fall on to Olivier Giroud again. It would have gone somewhere out, or would have just completely bluffed it, but no, Giroud scores. Arsenal is my favorite team in the EPL. If he could do that in the EPL, that would be freaking amazing. But no, he wasn't able to do. But for the France, he's one heck of a player. Now the match continues. Now the ball with Schneiderlin here, who takes the shot from far off and top right corner. I mean, that type of goal, that too from a CDM, is pretty amazing. I don't hate Schneiderlin, but the thing is that I hate Manchester United. and he's one of their praise. So I don't know, Madden, it was a great goal. I really appreciate him for that. But let's see what the Germans are able to do, because the score is 2-1 right now, considering the France only had 2 shots on target and out of which both were goals. Manuel Neuer has been pretty shit so far. Let's see what happens afterwards. Morgan Schneider in there, and the ball with Julian Draxler here. Still Draxler, who passes on to Mesut Ozil, who lays it off to Thomas Muller, who takes a shot from his left foot just outside the post. I mean, how close can the Germans be? Because they were trying really hard to get on the game. That in the 89th minute data for miss could really change the game. Now the ball with Thomas Muller here, who passes on to Julian Draxler, who cuts inside, cuts past one more player, takes the shot with his left foot, top right corner, bang. I mean, Julian Draxler has been rock solid in today's game and completely deserved the goal there. And also Germans have been trying really hard in this game as to win the match. Let's see what happens. The Germans have always performed really good in the big matches such as Euros, semi-finals. I mean, they are going to perform well, and my prediction is that they are only going to win, because France, they all depend on the fluke. Look, they were really lucky in the quarterfinals that they got teams such as Iceland. If they would have got England, they would have been pretty shite. And yeah, that's how the game, the original time ends. Now the 104th minute here, the ball falls onto Toni Kroos, who lifts that one touch, that too from his left foot. It was so close, but yeah, still he missed a goal. That means enough. If that would have gone, it would be goal of the season, probably deserved Puskar. The ball with Muller here. Still Muller passes on to Maria Gomez, who gets fouled inside the D-line. I mean, that's a pretty good penalty area, and I think so I should be able to convert that into the goal. Adel Rami completely takes Mario Gomez down. It wasn't necessary to do that, as well as Mario Gomez. I don't know what he would have missed it, but penalty is like a ticket to the finals. Now let's see what happens. I don't know who's gonna take the penalty right now, so it's just a secret for me as well as you guys. And Thomas Muller on the ball. He's really calm and composed player. Let's see what he can do. He hits top right corner. I mean, pretty much all the goals today has been just top right corner only. And for me, Thomas Muller has been really amazing player in today's match and completely deserved the goal. I know it's a penalty, but even if it wasn't, I think so Thomas Muller would have brought the game back onto the Germany's track. Now let's see what happens. There is still time left, approximately 15 minutes. Let's see what happens, because 3-2 down that to just 15 minutes. Come on, man, they cannot bring back the game. Let's see what happens now. Thomas Muller completely deserved it. Now the ball is with Paul Pogba, who lays on to Antoine Griezmann, who passes on to Morgan Schneiderlin, who scored a fantastic goal this match. On to Gignac, who takes the shot, falls on to Anthony Martial. Still Anthony Martial, who takes the shot, but Neuer simply just catches it. I mean, he's the best goalkeeper in the world for a reason. And yeah, guys, that's how the game ends. The score is 3-2 to Spain, and as my predictions, the Germans are going on to the finals. And yes, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. 10 likes would be awesome. And yes, see ya.